Okay, I'm gonna thank JGM for giving me this idea, since he did hand this idea over to me inside my Discord server, which you can join, by the way. I'm surprised how people just not enough people haven't not enough people have joined yet. If you like, okay, here's one thing though. You must be above the age of 13. Do the Discord's TOSs, terms of service. Otherwise, the server's gonna be taken down. Okay. Okay, so this is a bit awkward, but as you can hear, my microphone is far away from me, myself, kind of. I used to record like that since, like, the modern recorder was able to do that pretty easily, but I need to stop getting used to it, so I'm just gonna have to do this in one, like, in a take, I have to redo all the audio myself, which I'm completely fine with. So, yeah, don't click off, okay? Just don't click off. I'm trying to. Okay, good. Okay. Let's do this. All right, let's get back to it. So you notice the vent up here? Well, that was used to escape via, I think it was a hammer. Which, by the way, Redwood used the exact same method of escaping. So what you're meant to do is that you're meant to talk to this guy right over here, who will basically he'll basically introduce to you about how he plays the bass. Really cool. What really makes me confused though is that he literally asked you if you could pick up his guitar, find it.
Even though he plays bass, as you can see here. So what you're meant to do is that you're meant to walk out the cells and go towards the tower. And over here you'll find what he was looking for, what he asked for, his guitar. It's not even here. What happened? Well, here's a screenshot of someone I found on YouTube who showed you how to get the guitar in Redwood, which, yeah, I don't even know why it wasn't there for me, but there you go. It looks like that. Well, since I couldn't find the guitar, I'll just explain it with this image showing. Anyway, what you're meant to do is that you're meant to collect it and then go to the same dude and give it to him, and he'll give you the hammer, which for some reason he didn't use to escape. Maybe he loved his instrument that much.
And by the way, Prison Life used the exact same way to escape. You would go through the vent with the hammer, but I don't think you would ask someone though. I don't remember. I never really escaped until, like, I'll explain that later too. Here are the cells. They were basically numbered 1 to 6 on each side, and they would be controlled in the guard room, which you can use to click these buttons that open and close the cell doors. The guard room also controlled this gate over here, which is not there because this is a recreation of the, like, old Prison Life maps, so you can't really see it, same as the cells. Which is a little mistake that they put inside the old Prison Life map recreation. It looks like they couldn't fit a wall in between two, so yeah, that was very quick. But they basically did that for like one cell, which is sad. But yeah, it's not totally accurate. Well, here's the Armory, which of course, like in the new Prison Life map, you'll still see people waiting over at the door. There was a camera room and everything. I used to hang around whenever I get the chance to get inside here. I don't know why. I was just interested. There's also a printer, which is really cool. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I like that addition of the printer and the computers and, like, the file cabinets. There was also a kitchen out here that you can get in through the Armory, and there's like this little hole which I do remember poking through. Oh my god. Yeah, here's the kitchen. It literally looks like the Redwood kitchen, by the way. Like, I'm not being serious. I'm being serious. What the hell? This is the kitchen in Redwood. Okay, look at that. Meanwhile, Prison Life, they kind of stole the shape, but I don't blame them. And there was also this back entrance, which I remember being addicted to, which I don't even know why. Maybe just because it's like a very obscure doorway that would exist, and like, I want to go through there. That seems pretty mysterious. Here are the vending machines, which these actually worked inside the old Prison Life map, which inside the new one, they don't work because they're out of order, as it says. There's also this office room that had a hammer under it, which I'd also obsess over, and there's a boombox which used to play music. I used to see guards just chilling here, and whenever I step inside, they'll just shoot me, which was very unneeded. And the hammer was also inside the yard, which we'll take a look at. The yard basically has a basketball pitch, a path going forwards, and another path going the other way, and well, not backwards, just towards the garage. And there was a hammer around here which you could also pick up. They end up using the same idea for the new map, you know, the map we all know and love. And isn't it funny how Redwood used the exact same layout? I mean, like, the path's not going towards the garage, but yeah, it's similar enough. And then there's the gates. Oh my god! Hey, look, at least they tried. They had a little control area that would control the gate, and that made it unique from Prison Life. Yeah, at least they tried some, like, one addition. And by the way, the Prison Life garage is to the right, and the Redwood garage is to the left. Anyway, the front gate was controlled in this room, and you could basically go through and explore the outer town, which gives me a story that I should tell you. I was with my brother playing this game, which, by the way, my brother does not play Roblox anymore. He does other stuff instead. But anyway, me and him were just messing around. We were very young, you know, like probably 9 or 10. And like, this guard decided to let us through outside, and it guided us towards the park, which is where you become a citizen. That was the first time I ever escaped and ever became a citizen. We were very happy. That was a really great story. I just wanted to point this out. The lake is a square. That's a really realistic lake aesthetical. Anyway, so here's the town. The Prison Life Altaria changed incredibly, and the Redwood Altaria from the prison wasn't the exact same. They literally changed it, you know? Like, there was a bunch of mountains that didn't look like mountains. There was a waterfall that you could go into, and you would like see this like little Easter egg. The key card was inside a house, which you could go through. You could pick it up, and that's why the outside of Redwood had a pretty major role. Here's the park that me and my brother got insane about because, you know, there used to be these little yellow platforms that you would step on and you'd immediately become citizen, you know, which was called citizen back then, not criminal. Then there's this horse statue, which I'm just gonna say, it reminds me of the Statue of Lenin. Like, just look at it. Oh my god. Well, this is better than the Statue of Lenin, I won't lie. This is a recreation of the old Prison Life map. So yeah, there probably was a way to get out the sewage, which we'll explain later. But here's the sewage system, and surprisingly enough, it was so much better than the newer one. The newer one's just small, cramped, you know, and the water didn't even look that. It didn't even, like, what the hell? This sewage water actually looked like sewage water. I'll just say that myself. I mean, bro, there are lights in here too, and there are like these things, which honestly I don't know. I think the sewage was like unused back then, since like there was a ventilation area it would go through. And there's like no way in this map you can get out or get into the vents unless you go that way that I just showed in film. So yeah, that's one thing. My theory is that they reused this sewer system inside the modern Prison Life, and the reason why it's small is because it goes out the prison, not outside the prison. But I'd still love it to be like as detailed and wonderful as the one in this one, which I honestly miss. Like, come on, dude. I didn't even notice it at first though. Like, I never remembered this, and there's like creating for some reason, but I never remembered this. Legit, I never remembered there being a sewer system. So yeah, this was really surprising to me when I was searching around, just discovering things and looking back in time. Well, that's the end of our little journey, you know. Like, in my opinion, I'm not saying that Redwood copied the old map. They were inspired by it, but I think they kind of, you know, they didn't make it obvious. They kind of just took the design and added only a few more details, which is kind of weird. But honestly, Redwood's an enjoyable game. And in fact, they recently updated it this month, the 1st. Yes. I think, actually, maybe it was January the 9th. I don't know. I need to re-look at that calendar. But yeah, they recently updated it this year too, I think. Okay, yeah, you guys judge for yourselves. I obviously kind of forgot. But yeah. And yeah, so that's proof it updates more often than Prison Life. And by the way, Prison Life might be getting an update soon. So, if I predict it, I don't know what you guys will owe me, but I'll come up with it later. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys were fulfilled with nostalgia. I certainly was, since I came from 2014 when I was 9 years old. So yeah, see ya.